Movie theaters are struggling in a desperate battle to stay in business nowadays, as people are abandoning them more and more for other entertainment options. Everybody, and I mean everybody, needs to start going to the movies more because they consistently provide us with entertaining blockbuster movies. And if people let movie theaters continue to die, there will be less available entertainment that is genuinely exciting, and a decrease in theatrical experiences, which will majorly increase the amount of boredom. First and foremost, movie theaters constantly provide us with awesome movie nights and top-notch, unforgettable entertainment. I've gone to movies my entire life, and I still do. And as a person who loves entertainment, I definitely don't want to see movie theaters go away. Most of your favorite celebrities are probably a part of Hollywood, which means they also need movie theaters to stay open. The famous director Christopher Nolan, along with John Krasinski, who plays Jim from The Office, have supported theatrical releases and the experience they offer. The support for movie theaters is large, but not enough. We need more people to openly support and go to the movie theaters. Mothers, fathers, children, friends, grandparents, pets, wives, husbands, all must support movie theaters so that they can survive their increasingly dire situation. Furthermore, movies can actually give us happiness and make our moods better. So let's talk more factually here. You may think movies are just a flat screen and some images, but you're wrong. Multiple studies from Berkeley University consistently reported that watching happy movies stimulates feelings of happiness in viewers. Surveys have also shown that the majority of people enjoy the movie theater experience, so there are lots of statistical reasons why we need to save these theaters. In all seriousness, don't you remember all the fun memories you have watching movies? That exciting feeling of walking into the theater with your friends, family, or maybe even your date? The sensational taste of that buttery popcorn and the constant struggle to get the next piece of candy out of the bag without making much noise? Movies give you tears, chills, jump scares, laughter, and most of all, smiles. Don't you see why we need to make sure that movie theaters remain open? They are experiences and not just something you go to waste your time. Let's look at the other side of things. There'd be a lot less available entertainment and out-of-the-house fun without movie theaters, and they need help. Because of the pandemic, I haven't been able to go to the theaters very much, and I've definitely noticed the gloominess on weekends that wasn't there before. I also miss movie theaters a lot, so I would do almost anything to go back. It's not just me either. A Newsweek article stated that the director James Gunn and actress Mindy Kaling, who plays Kelly from The Office, were gutted by the closing of movie theaters because they admitted they were going to miss them a lot. Movie theaters closing down would be just as devastating as, let's say, ice cream parlors closing down. They are both places that give us lots of happiness, and we take them for granted because they can be accessed in other mediums, streaming and store-bought ice cream. But the in-person experience they provide is what makes these places so magical. So, the lack of movie theaters has clearly resulted in a number of negative consequences. A study done by Business Today also backs up this claim. They found that 82% of people miss watching films in the theaters. And on top of that, the amount of movie theaters that are currently open are at an all-time low. Obviously, people genuinely miss going to the movie theaters, but yet they are continuing to struggle. Stepping up and just going to the movie theaters at least once a month could save them. If all movie theaters permanently close down, what are you going to do on the weekends that will compare to seeing a movie? Nothing. There'll be no more movie popcorn, and no more blockbusters, and no more movie trailers, and no more movie nights, and no more new movie experiences that will one day be memories. There will only be the faint cry of what movie theaters once were. And you'll have that longing to go back to the movie theaters, but by then they'll be long gone. Unless we go and support them now, we can dig them out of the grave that they're falling into. Just be honest, do you really want to see the end of movie theaters? Do you really want to watch every single movie at home for the rest of your life? Well, obviously we're all thinking no, which is why everybody that has money to spare needs to start going to the movie theaters right now, to support them in the quality of entertainment that they provide, and which you can't get anywhere else.